Hello and welcome to the first session of Oracle Recruiting Cloud, where we shall learn about the recruiting lifecycle, users and the respective roles associated with the same. In this session, we shall be discussing about overview of recruiting module, key features of recruiting, recruiting process lifecycle, recruiting user roles, role-based security, job requisition security profile, and end users involved in the recruiting process. Oracle Recruiting Cloud is the recruiting module within the Oracle HCM Cloud Suite. ORC provides a seamlessly integrated solution for sourcing, recruiting, and onboarding activities. Recruiting is more strategic and agile than ever before. Today's challenges are finding the best talent, hiring them quickly, and onboarding them efficiently. With the help of the recruiting module, recruiters and hiring managers can find the best candidates for a job. It also provides career sites for employees and external candidates to search, discover, and apply to jobs using a smooth application process. On a high level, recruitment integrates within the complete HCM suite. Through the use of collaborative tools, candidate filtering and leverage data from within HCM, and end-to-end recruiting process functions, we can improve candidate quality and recruiting speed. ORC also provides the great candidate experience by the frictionless application process for internal and external candidates, thus helping to enhance the candidate's experience with videos and easy to navigate job features. Along with that, ORC also provides the robust sourcing tools such as marketing campaigns, social media, and referral features. ORC also provides a mobile responsive interface to make it accessible on any platform. Next, we shall have a look at key features of recruiting. Key features of recruiting are basically the pillars of hiring. A job requisition can contain pre-screening questionnaires and screening services such as background checks. You post job requisitions on the career sites, which the candidates visit as they search for jobs to apply for or refer people for the same. Recruiting campaigns. They are used to invite candidates to RSVP recruiting events or advertise about companies' benefits and corporate culture. In candidate selection, you search the database to find qualified candidates for current or planned jobs. You can match candidates to the job requisition. You can move the candidates' applications after they have applied to the job requisition. The candidate selection process tracks and manages candidates from the time their job application is confirmed to the time they are hired. Job offers are created by providing details such as proposed start date, job assignment, salary, or other compensation. You extend the job offers to the candidates. Candidates receive the offers, consider the content, and respond to the offers by either accepting or declining them. Next, we are going to talk about the recruiting process lifecycle. The key users involved in the process are the recruiter, the hiring manager, and the candidate. The hiring manager initiates the job requisition from within the hiring work area. The recruiter completes the job requisition information and posts the job using the hiring work area. The sourcer creates campaigns and candidate pools to help draw quality campaigns to the open requisitions. Candidates apply to the job either from the external career site or from within HCM for internal employees. The recruiter, along with the collaborators, manage candidate responses and disposition candidates accordingly, rejecting some and moving some further along in the hiring process. The recruiter Hiring managers and the collaborators can arrange for the interviews. The recruiter and the hiring manager conduct interviews of top candidates and collect interview feedback. The recruiter creates and extends job offers and finalizes the pre-hire task. The candidate views and accepts or rejects the offer and completes the pre-hire task if moving further. Upon acceptance, the recruiter closes the requisition and the hired candidate is handled by the HR specialist who completes the hiring activities and assignments for the new hire within HCM. Next, we shall have a look at recruiting user roles. HCM Cloud role-based security includes recruiting and hiring functions. HCM Cloud primary roles involved in recruiting include recruiting administrator, recruiter, and the hiring manager. Secondary roles which are not seated within HCM are recruitment marketing and content manager. These roles can be created in the system as per the need. Recruiting admin role have the access to setup and maintenance area. The administrator can perform configuration functions, perform maintenance, and cannot access the hiring area. The recruiter role will have the access to all the requisitions. The recruiter can complete requisition, view and screen candidates, move candidates through the process, interview candidates, manage candidate status, and create and complete offer. The hiring manager will have the access to requisitions related to the positions which fall under his reporting hierarchy. The hiring manager can initiate requisition, approve requisition, review top candidates, participate in the interview, and approve offers. Here is the table that displays a list of highlighted functions like view and initiate requisition, initiate job offer, communicate offers, etc. that would be configurable for the roles of hiring manager, recruiter, and the recruiting administrator. This is as per the seated roles and can be customized as per the needs. To view requisitions outside the hiring team, users need access through data roles using job requisition security profiles. Role-based security controls who can do what and on which data. As the table suggests, hiring manager can approve job offers for the workers in their reporting hierarchy. Recruiter can create and submit requisitions, manage candidate flows, and create offers. The sourcer can create campaigns, manage candidates, and track their progress. And the recruiting administrator can do setup and maintenance related activities. Along with the specific role, we also need to assign job requisition security profile to the user. Security profiles can be edited or created to grant access to view requisitions that are appropriate. From the Oracle homepage, click on the arrow icon beside the name and click on Setup and Maintenance to access the task. Now, let us navigate to the instance and see how we can grant access to view requisitions. Select Setup Recruiting and Candidate Experience in the left pane and click on Users and Security functional area. Next, click on the task Job Requisition Security Profile in the right pane. To create a new profile, click on the Create icon. On the Create Job Requisition Security Profile screen, enter the name and select the option based on which you want to give the access to the user. Here we are securing the requisition based on the location. Once done, click on Save and Close. Next, we have to create a copy of the recruiter role, and to do so, click on the navigator, select Tools, click on Security Console tile, select Roles tab from the left pane and search for the seeded recruiter role. Once the role starts appearing, click on the role name. To make the copy of the same, click on the arrow icon and select Copy Role. Select the required option and click on Copy Role. Provide the name of the role, and once done, click on the Next button. From this screen, you can either add or subtract any privilege if you want. Once done, click on Next. From this screen, you can add or subtract any data security policy if you want. Once done, click on Next. On the role hierarchy screen, you can either add a role or remove any role if you want. Once done, click on Next. On the user screen, you can add the users to whom you want to assign this role. To add the required users, click on Add Users. Search for the required user and click on Add User to Role. In a similar way, you can also add multiple users. Once done, click on Close. Once the required users have been added, click on the Next button. From the summary screen, you can view your changes. Once you have reviewed them, click on Submit and Close. Now, after the creation of the security profile and the copy of recruiter role, the next step is to create a data role. And to do so, click on Setup and Maintenance. Next, click on the task icon, select Search, and search for Manage Data Role and Security Profiles task. Click on the task name link. On the Data Roles and Security Profiles screen, click on the Create button to create a new data role. On the Create Data Role screen, provide the name of the data role, and from the Job Role drop-down, search and select for the role that you have created. Select the role from the drop-down and click on OK. Once done, click on the Next button. On the Security Criteria screen, define the security profile for every section. As we are going to create a security profile based on the location, so we are going to select View All in all other sections. In the Job Requisition Security Profile drop-down, select the Job Requisition Security Profile that you created earlier based on the location. Once done, click on Next. Click on Next on the Organization Security Profile, as we have not defined this criteria based on the organization. Similarly, click on the Next button till you reach the Job Requisition section. On the Job Requisition Security Profile screen, you can see that the profile has been secured by the location. Click on Next, and on the Review screen, after reviewing the details, click on the Submit button. As we have defined the data role and assigned that to the users, the next step is to define the area of responsibility for the users. To do so, click on the navigator and select My Client Groups. Then click on Person Management. On the Person Management search screen, search for the users to whom we have defined the data role. Click on the Person Name link. On the Person Details screen, click on the task icon and select Area of Responsibility. On the Area of Responsibility screen, click on the plus icon to create a new area of responsibility. On the landing page, provide the responsibility name and Select Recruiting as the responsibility type. Provide the From date and scroll down to Scope of Responsibility section. In this section, in the Location field, provide the location for which this person will be responsible. Search and select the location and click on OK. Once you have defined the area of responsibility for the selected person, click on the Submit button. This suggests that Julie Brown will be responsible as the recruiter for the Vancouver location. Next, we shall have a look at the different scenarios which we can face in job requisition security profile. First, if the user is having access of the data role with security profile attached and no AOR is assigned to the user, then he or she will not be able to see the job requisition. Second, if the user is having the access of the data role with the security profile attached and AOR is assigned to the user with the custom responsibility type, then he or she will not be able to see the job requisition. Next, user is having the access of the data role with the security profile attached and AOR assigned to the user with ceded responsibility type, then he or she will be able to see the job requisition. To give access to view all the requisitions, View All type of job requisition security profile must be assigned. In this case, there is no need to assign an AOR of any type. Next, we shall have the look at end users involved in the recruiting process. The primary end users involved are recruiter, the hiring manager, and the candidates which are internal or external. The secondary end users involved are requisition collaborators, offer collaborators, recruitment marketing sourcers, approvers, interviewers, and employee referrers. In this session, we had discussed about the key features of recruiting module, recruiting user roles, security profiles, and end users in the recruiting process. Thank you and happy learning.